Hey everybody, I just took my meds. So that light doesn't do much out here because it's so like light out. But yeah, my son's drinking out his Papa Pig
This is
sippy
not
cup.
Carson's.
Oh,
It's mine, not
but
Carson's. This is not Carson's. This is mine.
okay. So we're just relaxing right now. I got myself some coffee. So. My niece made it so good. She's 13. She makes such good coffee.
Ew.
Nicole, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I'd appreciate if everybody likes on my videos. It helps me out a lot. But yeah, my niece made the coffee. It's so delicious. It's nice and strong and really good. So
Makes it good, really strong, and it's good. You put some of your energy in there.
No, I don't put my energy drink mixed with my coffee. I drink it separate.
You put juice in your coffee.
No.
This is how your house looks like.
Yeah. And that's mine.
Mom, put it standing right here.
Oh.
Let me build a house. This is all.
We need to try to get your phone to work, baby.
Why are you blowing me?
I'm blowing the water out of it.
I am in the water. I'm in the phone too. Oh, who put water on my phone?
Your actually got water in it last night.
Who put it there?
You spilled it.
It works.
I don't know. We've got to get it fixed.
Working. Stop blowing.
I have to get the water out.
There's no water in it. There's no water in it.
There's lots of water in it. Got to get it all out.
Let me try a boat. The soundboard, do you get it all out?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jenny, 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 Jenny. Yes. Papa, tell me no. Uncle, Grandma, Granddad. No uncle, no grandpa, and dad. Dad, uncle, and Uncle Dad, brother, sister. Susie, Susie, Susie. Susie, Papa. Scratch. There's a one. Oh no.
Stop it, you're gonna knock my drink down.
Susie and Papa. Let's go, everyone. From the attic.
Sorry, you guys. And trying to fix his phone all day today. So we'll see how it goes. I had really bad heartburn last night, but it went away. I decided instead of taking Tums to go to sleep. So it eventually went away. Sorry if this was a boring video of me just blowing on a phone, but I'll make sure to put that in the description for anybody that doesn't want to watch it. But I'm sorry if I don't like make vlogs outside or whatever, going to different places. I just don't really get out of the house too much, and when I go to the store, it's like I'm getting certain stuff, so it's like can't really vlog too much. But once my brother gets his license, he's just got to pick it up. He's finally done with stuff for his probation. Well, he didn't really have probation. He just had to blow inside a blower thing because he had a DWI. So, sadly, he had to blow inside a breathalyzer. So, but now he's all done with that. He's off. So, but he's finally done with that stuff. But, yeah. So now he can get his license back. He's just got to pay a little bit for it. And, he can get it back, and I'm pretty sure my dad will let him use the car sometime. My dad recently let him drive his car to get, because we had to take the truck back to the truck that we filled our stuff up with. Not for moving, but just for, like, getting rid of some furniture that we didn't want and some other things that we didn't want. Send to the junkyard and all that. So my dad let him drive the car back home. So my brother's a really good driver, though. So it's not like he's not a good driver. So yeah, but my brother's get his license back soon. I mean, he can kind of like drive around, you know, because he does have a paper license, but he doesn't have his real license. So, but if he like got stopped or something, he'd just show his paper license and everything, and it would be cool because he's already done with everything. But he needs his real license. But yeah. So. I'm hoping that my son's phone starts working. I think once this piece right here gets better, because it's all foggy and like wet, I think once that gets better, it should be working. So I'm just gonna let it dry out outside. I already blew as much water as I could out of it. So um, I tend to pray for electronics. I know that's like weird that you think that, like, you know, God will answer your prayers for electronics, but He really has. Like, I don't know if everybody on my YouTube believes in God, but I do, and sometimes I like pray for electronics to work and stuff like that, and like soon after that, like probably like an hour later or less, it gets fixed. So it's like God works in mysterious ways. Um, so because I've had like a lot of like stuff going on with my phones and stuff like that in the past, and like every time I pray, like God like answers it, and like I know it's weird to like ask God for certain things like that. Like I know that's just wrong or whatever, but I've asked, and um, just shows that God's real. You know what I mean? Because my son had a problem with his phone recently. Um, we were having difficulties with the internet, and like I prayed, and like probably like an hour later, it all got fixed. Like I finally like it all got fixed. So it's really cool. So, but I've prayed for like off the wall things. So, but I don't know. I just when I pray, I talk to God like He's my friend. You know what I mean? I talk to Him like I would anybody. You know, I've talked to Him like He's my best friend. Like when I pray. So, and I've cried and everything to God. I've had some really good prayers in the past. I do remember one prayer the most that I had. Um, it was a prayer that I had um, during the Christmas time when my mom was alive. It was at my sister's old house that she owned. I think it was like our first or second Christmas out here in Texas. I was having a really bad time mentally, and I didn't know what to do. So I had a really big prayer, and I was crying, and I was just very in touch with God and in touch with my spirituality. And I I know how God works when He answers your prayers and when He's communicating the prayers through your mind. So if you pay attention, you can understand what, you know, through your mind, what He's trying to tell you or say. Sometimes I'm not in tune with my spirituality where I can't really tell what the answer of the prayer is or anything like that until after the prayer, and then I get like revelation, you know what I mean, and all that after the prayer of what to do or what the prayer was answered. But during this time, like I got the prayer was answered that I had, and you know, God told me that I needed to get on a different medication or get help, that I needed to get on something extra than what I was on. So that's what the prayer told me in that prayer. And it was just a really good conversation because I was really like crying and just all like, you know, spiritual, and it was honestly probably the best prayer that I ever had in my whole life. And then there was one time where I was lost, and I was really lost, and I thought I was really lost, and I was really lost, and I asked God to give me a sign of how to go home. And then right after the prayer, I had turned around, and there was a church right there, and that's when I knew where I was. So I wasn't lost anymore. I could see everything. I I've had times where I've prayed when I was in sticky situations and stuff like that. Like one time, me and my brother were low on gas, and we only had so much money to get a little bit of gas, and we were scared as hell that we weren't going to get home. And I prayed the whole time, and God made sure that we got home and all that. So, so, but you know, I was raised Mormon. It's a sign of Christianity. That's what I was raised. And I just can't keep the word of wisdom. I can't keep the, you know, everybody sins, everybody's a sinner, but I just can't keep the, word of wisdom. I've smoked for years, vaping now, but smoked for years. I like to drink occasionally, I like to, I had a child out of wedlock, all that stuff. My mom said that if I went back to church, people would not look down on me for having a child, that wasn't married when I had him. So she said that they wouldn't look down on me or even think that I was a bad person because of it. That I brought a child into the world, outside of marriage. There's lots of people that do that nowadays. There's so many people that have done it. But so, but yeah, so I don't know, like, I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff right now that sometimes I wonder, like, how much more I can handle, but everything's looking better now. My sister just gets a lot of anxiety, and she goes crazy sometimes, but sometimes I wish she would get on anxiety medication or something, but she's just hard to deal with sometimes. She wants everything her way, and she all that. She just wants to make sure that the house is clean, and she gets anxiety when it gets a little bit messy and just all that crazy stuff. And we clean, everybody cleaned yesterday, and now we have to clean today. It's like every day we have to do something. Like, it's annoying. And none of the mess is mine. Like, the only mess that's mine is in my room, and it's not very messy, like, at all. Like, it was messy yesterday because we did, like, eat certain foods in there that we shouldn't be eating in there, and my son got it messy and all that. But, like, her son, my nephew, makes a big mess. Like, he makes a mess. Something that, like, bothers me, somebody just pissed me off, like, months and months ago. They're like, are you having fun talking to yourself? Because, no, he just came in my live stream. I don't see this as talking to myself. This video will be posted. This is just me vlogging. So that just really still upsets me that somebody would say that. And then there's somebody that comes in here sometimes that has been reported many times, because if somebody's going to be rude to me and harass me and say rude things, they're going to get reported. But there's somebody that came in here twice, got reported from different accounts. I guess they made a different account to say it to me again. They said, hey, ugly. Like, I do not see myself as ugly. I've never really have many people that have never told me that I'm ugly. Hey, I didn't notice that you were in here till now. I've had many people, pretty much every solitary person that I talk to, tell me that I'm beautiful. I know what you mean. It's like the best way to make a long video. It's the best way to make a long video, and you're never talking to yourself when you're making a video or streaming. You're never talking to yourself because it's going to be posted as a video. So that just still upsets me that somebody would say that. People have said the rudest things to me. Thank you. So are you. I love your eyes the most. And your hair. You got beautiful eyes. Yeah, I call them trolls. But yeah, so, but I feel like I just want to make my sister happy, but it's really hard to make her happy because sometimes she just gets really crazy and just, I'm sorry to say, kind of psychotic the way that she acts. And she just goes on and on. Like, when something's wrong, she'll go on and on about it. And then she'll bring my dad into it. And then, you know, my dad will get mad. Everybody tattletales to my dad. I know you did. I was there. I was there when you were dyeing your hair on your live stream. But but I don't know. I think my son's inside. I'm not really too worried. I'm just enjoying my free time. So, but I'm really hoping that his phone gets fixed because I really desperately need him to have a phone because it keeps him occupied. And but lately sometimes he decides to play with his toys instead of being on his phone. Like, for a little while, like, he's been honestly choosing his toys over his phone sometimes. So I think honestly it's better for him to play with his toys, but it honestly makes it easier when he's on his phone. But lately he's been wanting to play with his toys a lot, so that's good. Like, it's good for him to have imagination, because with watching his shows, he can't really show his imagination or express his imagination and things like that. And my son has a big imagination. I don't even know what you're talking about with March Madness. I don't have any merch. I have no clue what you're talking about. His phone got wet. So that's why a lot of this video, I'm blowing his phone. I think I blew his phone for like 14 minutes, so I need to put that in the title, that 14 minutes I'm fixing my son's phone, so that people can just skip it if they don't want to see all that, because it's like 14 minutes long. No, I don't really like sports too much. I just honestly, when sports are on, I just ask who wins, and that's about it. I don't really watch a lot of sports. I'm more of a girly girl than anything. As you can probably tell by the clothes that I wear, and I'm very girly. No, we don't. I've used that before. I'm just gonna let it dry out outside. I've blew most all the water out of it. That's how I got it to work before on my other phone, so that's how I normally get it to work when this happens. It's crazy because my phone got wet too, but it works good. I don't know, I didn't have to do anything to my phone. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the camera part to unfade right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Once that's probably unfaded, like liquidy, then it will probably be done. It will fix itself by then. So I probably should blow that part though. I'll probably blow on that part and try to see if there's any water in that part. But once that's fixed, I think that we'll be fine, because that's normally how it works before when I have had problems like this. But I mean, he can still play his games and everything without the sound, but I don't know. Like, I just want to get it where the sound works. Yeah, he does. He does like watching his shows and playing his games, but I don't know, like his games, he don't really need sound for it, so maybe if it doesn't fix itself right away, maybe he can download more games and play more games on there. I think honestly the games are more better than watching just shows, you know what I mean? They actually, like, he can use his hands more and everything with the games, so I know his doctor wants him to learn, like, use his hands more and, like, hand coordination and all that, but I don't know, I need to get some things for that. It's just, it sucks, like, you gotta, like, do stuff, you know what I mean, when you're a parent, so, I need to teach him how to, like, do, like, certain things, like, draw certain things, and his doctor just has all kinds of things that she wants him to work on before she sees him again, so, and that's, like, in a year, but I need to, like, get with the program with that kind of stuff, so, next month I'll probably be buying some stuff for that. I need to, like, teach him how to, like, draw, like, certain things and bead stuff and work with his hands. So, but I think I'll probably get, like, the bigger beads, though. But he needs to, like, learn how to string beads and, like, learn how to work his hands more with, like, a pin or, you know, like, certain stuff like that. Like his hand coordination. His fine motor skills is what she wants me to work on. She always tells me he's delayed, which really pisses me off. It really pisses me off that she tells me that he's delayed. I don't like that. She's like, he's delayed in his fine motor skills, blah, 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 blah. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, they have programs, but I don't want somebody coming to my house and teaching him when I can teach him. It's just a hassle or having to go there. It's like, no. He knows how to recognize shapes. He knows how to recognize some, like, a good amount of letters. He knows how to count to a certain degree right now, which I'm trying to teach him how to count more. So. It sucks because my nephew's 4 and my nephew, like, picks up on stuff very easily. Like, my nephew's, like, he knows his stuff a lot more. Like, it sucks. My nephew, like, picks up on everything. Hey, Husky. Yeah, I've missed you. Yeah. They have programs for us too, but I don't want to like go somewhere or have them come here, you know, and all that. Yeah. I made sure to tell his doctor that me and his dad both have mental problems so that they can keep an eye, you know what I mean? So, but she said they have like therapy sometimes. They have like a therapist there, so. Cameron? Yeah. Hey, baby.
Why you took my button out?
Oh, I have to fix it. It's gotta clear up. And I'm fixing it for you.
Mom, put it back.
Right there.
Let me put it.
But
This one goes in the back. This one goes here. And this one goes here. And this one goes here. This one goes here. And this one goes right here.
But my brother just messaged me a picture, so I'm gonna go look at it. So I'll talk to y'all later.
Mom, he got rid of my herpes. He showed